What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back with an update for you guys. It's been a long time since I've done an actual update video. So I got everything together over the last month or 2 months or however long it's been since I've done a legit update. Everything that's come in the mail and all that separated between multiple videos. Got everything together in one video for you guys to get a recap on everything. Plus, I got a ton of shit I'm going to show here at the beginning that you guys have not seen yet. Some stuff that was sent to the channel. So, yeah, and with that being said too, I did get some stuff in that I had already had as well. So some of that will be going to you guys in future contest, either here on YouTube or over on my Instagram, which right now I'm giving away a code on Instagram. It'll probably be over by the time this video is uploaded, but giving away a lot of the codes and stuff over on that side. It's just easier and faster to do that way, and I don't have to get on here and do a video for the winner and everything. But anyways, before we jump into everything, guys, if you would, as usual, drop down that description box and click the links to the Instagram, the Twitter, the Patreon if you guys want to join that. Remember, it's $3 a month. You guys get extra entries into contests. You guys get discount on the merch. You guys get extra videos when I do them, things like that, exclusive content over on that side, and Amazon wish list, all that good stuff. Yeah, so let's dive into this, guys. It's going to be a lot, so I'm not going to go into great detail on a lot of things. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I was moving around trying to figure out how the fuck I'm going to do all this. So I'm going to have to break this up into sections because I have so much to show you guys. It'll all be edited together and all that good shit. But yeah, let's start off. Should have brought this a little bit closer to me. See if I can move my little table here. Okay, good enough without dropping everything. I'm kind of limited on storage space around me here. All right, let's dive into it, guys. Again, this whole first section is stuff that was sent to the channel and everything. So thank you so much for sending this. Yeah, I'm not going to go into great detail on all that, but let's just dive into what all we have. And I'll try to do these updates more frequently. I got way behind. I had so much stuff coming in. And, you know, I always like to get everything together in one video in case you didn't watch certain mail day videos or unboxings or whatever the case. So, again, this first section, you guys have not seen this stuff before. After this, it'll all be repeated stuff from previous videos, which I'll try to throw some links, some cards up that relate to those videos. Anyways, we'll start off with a really cool item here. We've got in the sold out Viewmaster from Vinegar Syndrome. Of course, comes with the slide for Silent Madness. Awesome. I was going back and forth on grabbing this, and then I finally decided to, and it was sold out, but we managed to get one. So, very cool, and I have checked it out. It's pretty neat, especially having the Vinegar Syndrome logo on it. I like little knickknacks like this, you know, kind of display it up on the film canister over there or something, or, you know, put it with that in some fashion. But really cool Viewmaster. I have no idea where I'm going to put all this stuff after I show. I got movies just like stacked up all over the table that I'm at, so yeah. All right, next we have, I guess I can show this because it is drawn and it's not an actual image. We have Possession. This is the release from Mondo Vision. Very cool. Again, I'm not going to go into great detail on a lot of these. A lot of these are still sealed, so I'm not even going to open them right now. Here's the back. This thing is an absolute beast. Of course, it opens up, and you got all kinds of like booklet and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to open all this right now, but it is a really super nice release from, again, Mondo Vision. Very hard to get nowadays, so very happy to have this. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get it back in there, am I? All right, come on. Anyways, we'll get that closed later, maybe. I don't know what's happening right now. But yeah, really nice, like, felt fabric on here and everything. And I did not own the movie at all, so very, very, very happy to have this release. It is absolutely stunning. Yeah, I never thought I'd own that, so very, very grateful for that. We do have the John Carpenter Anthology vinyl LP. Movie themes from 1974 to 1998. It says Happy Birthday John Carpenter up top. So side A, you get In the Mouth of Madness, Assault on Precinct 13, The Fog, Prince of Darkness, Vampires, Escape from New York. Side B, you get Halloween, Big Trouble in Little China, They Live, The Thing, Starman, Dark Star, and Christine. Very, very awesome. I don't have a way to listen to vinyl right now, but I guess I'm going to have to change that at some point and get a player. But nonetheless, very, very happy to have that in the collection. I'm starting off with like the random stuff first. We did get in the My Bloody Valentine minor figure. Very, very cool. I was really on the fence about ordering this because I didn't necessarily need the steelbook, but I wanted the figure. So very, very happy to have that. And you guys will see also the steelbook did arrive too. So yeah, the minor from My Bloody Valentine. The only thing I'm not going to show you guys is some posters that I got as well. A lot of them I do have as well, so those will be giveaways on those duplicates. I did get the poster for the steelbook, which I will be keeping. But maybe I got more than one. You guys will find out. All right, another one. I was going to grab this when they had their Valentine's Day sale because it was so cheap. Again, I didn't need the steelbook, but I wanted the figure, and this was only like $35 or something on the sale. And you got the steelbook and you got this figure, and I think the poster as well. So yeah, very happy to have this Slumber Party Massacre figure here. Very, very cool. Of course, it doesn't even have a name. I'm sure he had a name in that movie, right? I just watched it not too long ago, trying to remember. Anyways, yeah, really, really awesome figure. Very, very happy to have this. I love these NECA figures. All right, we also got in the Prince of Darkness vinyl with the 4K and everything. Again, I guess I'm going to have to get a player. I'm not going to show the vinyls out of the package for some reason. I think I was showing somebody and forgot to put it back in. But it does slide into here somehow, some way. Coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. What? No. So side A, you get Prince of Darkness. Side B, you get Love at a Distance. Of course, composed by John Carpenter, performed by John Carpenter, and a couple of other people. Really cool. And then again, you get the 4K release of the film. So awesome, awesome. I love these boxes. I didn't know upon ordering my original ones that they came in these boxes, or I definitely would have grabbed those, because these are really, really cool, nice display items. Alright, and then along with that one, we got the They Live, which I absolutely love this one. Again, one of my all-time favorite films. I love that movie so much. I rewatched it upon getting the 4K release initially. So very, very happy to have this in the collection. Something about that movie, I just fucking love that movie. So this is a very, very exciting piece to own. Absolutely fucking beautiful. And again, this comes with the, if I can open the box, with the LP and the 4K. Man, that box is just not cooperating. Alright, and I apologize for lack of intros lately, guys. I don't know. There's your vinyl. So, so cool. I absolutely love it. You got They Live on side A and Wake Up on side B. Of course, composed by John Carpenter, performed by John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davies. The same people on the other one. And then your 4K release of the film. So, very, very awesome. I mean, right off the bat, just the stuff I've shown already is just absolutely incredible. Very, very happy to have them. All right, I think the last of the oddball stuff here, we have a Bugs Bunny limited Funko glitter pop inside of here, along with 60 restored, remastered theatrical shorts, a new documentary on Bugs Bunny 80th What's Up documentary, bonus Looney Tunes cartoons, introduction letter from animation historian Jerry Beck. Really, really cool. Loved Bugs Bunny growing up. Really, really awesome piece. Okay, now that's out of the way. I'm out of breath already. I gotta exercise and get into shape. And of course, I did get the American Psycho shirt from Cavity Colors. And the 2X fits great. The extra large was so tight that I got the Return of the Living Dead shirt. This one's a little bit big, but I'd rather have it just a tad big than like sucking upon my flesh, like just where you can't breathe. So, not sure where I want to start. We'll start with the Arrow stuff that came in. We do have this awesome release of The Game with Michael Douglas. This thing is massive. It weighs a ton. And I didn't realize how big in size it was. But this is from Arrow Academy. I believe this is a 4K release, if I'm not mistaken. No, I am mistaken. This is the regular Blu-ray release, which is just fine by me. This is Region 2, Region B. So if you guys are not region free, then this does you no good. But fortunately, I am. So again, I'm not going to go into great detail, but look at the amount of features on here. Absolutely incredible. I haven't seen this movie in a really long time. I've only seen it once, and it was really, really good. I do remember that. But yeah, awesome release from Arrow Academy. And then a couple box sets here. We have He Came from the Swamp, the William Greffey collection, or however you say his name. I do know some about a few of these, like where is it? Sting of Death and stuff like that. The cheesiness of that, but awesome box set. I've been eyeing this for a really long time. Been on my wish list forever since it came out. Here's a look at the back with all the films it comes with. Yeah, really happy to have this in the collection. Again, I haven't had a chance to even open hardly any of these. We have the Vengeance Trilogy. Now, I have seen the original Oldboy. Fantastic film. You have sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. You have, of course, Oldboy, Old Days, and Lady Vengeance on here. Really awesome box set from Arrow Video. So you get, three films. Lady Vengeance, Oldboy, and Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance. For some reason, I thought it was 4 films, by the way the back looked. Old Days is a documentary. Sorry. That's why. Okay. Next up, we have After Midnight. Don't know too much about this one. I did read the synopsis, and it does sound pretty interesting. Pretty much anything Arrow puts out is going to be a good film. I haven't seen anything that they put out that I did not like. So, yeah, again, I'm not going to go into great detail, guys. We got to get through this stuff. This is a Region B release. Here is the back. I know it's going to glare really bad with the shrink wrap, but you can just see the amount of features and everything is crazy, like they always do. We do have the 4K release of David Cronenberg's Crash. I have not seen this film. When I heard they were putting out a 4K release of Crash, my mind automatically went to that like 2000s Crash with all the big stars and shit. I'm like, who the fuck cares, And then I realized it's a David Cronenberg film. And the synopsis of this film sounds absolutely amazing. So I've heard some people say they hate this movie or just really dislike it, but I'm yet to see a Cronenberg film that I don't like, including his son's new film, Possessor, which was freaking awesome. And Antiviral that he did was pretty decent, but David Cronenberg, I've loved everything I've seen this guy do, so very excited to check this one out. Here is the back of that. You can just see the amount of features on there, and again, it is in 4K. Really cool. These are all standard releases here from Arrow. We have the One Missed Call trilogy. Again, just loaded with features and stuff. I know it's going to glare worse than usual because I've not opened any of these yet. We have City of the Living Dead. One missed call is the American release, I do believe. Yeah, this is the Region B release of City of the Living Dead, which I do believe I have this in other editions, but I did not have the Arrow edition, so that will definitely be added to the collection, even though I will double dip on different companies. So yeah, City of the Living Dead, Lucio Fulci's. Here's the back of that, again, stacked with features. Man, this is already going to be a long video. We're 15 minutes in. I got a lot to show you guys. We have Matinee with John Goodman. Love this movie. You guys will see this one come up again. I did not own this movie. I had a... I think I had the Arrow DVD sent to me long ago, because they didn't care to keep the DVD or something. So I do have it somewhere in like a loose disc. But this is the Region B release. Again, features aren't quite as stacked as some releases, but there is a good amount on there. Alright, we have John Lithgow in Raising Cain. I do believe I have the... This was put out by Scream Factory too, right? Yes, I do have the Scream Factory release as well. Fantastic movie, though. I will be keeping this one as well because, like I said, I will double dip on different companies, on different labels, and it is a fantastic film. Alright, one I've been intrigued about. I know this has like a media book release or some fancy edition. This is Climax. I don't know much about it, but from what I've seen on it, it looks very interesting. So very happy to have this one in the collection as well. This is a Region B release. It doesn't say B on the back though, so this might be region free. I don't know. It doesn't really say. I don't know, to be honest, but this is the UK release. And then one I thought I had, but I did not. That is Black Rainbow. This is a newer title from Arrow. Again, not one I know much about, but she just witnessed a murder that hasn't happened yet, is what it says on the back. And here's your features and everything, and your synopsis. A film by Mike Hodges. I don't really know that name, but cool. Awesome stuff there. That is a U.S. release of that. And then we have Obsession. Brian De Palma. Of course, I do have the Scream Factory of this as well that I recently picked up, but again, I will be keeping this one. And I'll have to compare and contrast the features and everything and the video quality whenever I do finally watch the film. Sounds very interesting. Again, I've not seen it. I've just recently picked up the Scream Factory, so this is a Region B release on that one. Actually, it is a region free, but it is the UK release. So if you guys are curious, this is all region. It does say there on the back. And then one I've been wanting to grab for a while. If anyone has a slip for this, let me know. I know they just did a steelbook for it too. For some reason, I don't have this movie in the collection. I haven't seen this since I was like a kid, so don't remember much about it. I remember the like soup monster or some shit at the table. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Of course, Cassandra Peterson, super cool person in real life too. Very down to earth. That is the UK release, and it is Region B. Alright, oh, this was in with the arrows, so we'll just do this one. This is a Dark Force Entertainment release. I don't know much about this one either. This is The Last Victim from Dark Force. I don't know why it was with the arrow stack, but I was trying to separate them a little bit to keep things somewhat organized. If it happened to Nancy, it could happen to anyone. It could even happen to you. Of course, some, like I said, Dark Force Entertainment, which I do have a few of their releases, so that will be a good one to add to that collection. Nancy Allen as the Hitchhiker, so you do have Nancy Allen in here. Awesome. Yeah, both the R-rated and PG-rated. Wow, that's a big difference between PG and R. You don't even go to the 13 or the... So that should be an interesting comparison. It's like watching Nightmare Sisters TV version or something. This is a region-free release from Dark Force. Alright, I'm going to do some randomness here. These are just ones that I only have like one release of the label or something. Or in box sets and shit. Alright, we have the Midsummer A24 limited release director's cut. So I will definitely. I was thinking about buying the regular Blu-ray from overseas of the director's cut to see what the difference was. I hear the director's cut is so much better because I honestly wasn't a fan of Midsummer, however you want to say. I say Midsummer because that's the way it looks. But it comes in this really nice bound book and everything with illustrations and really, really cool release. Really old style. It reminds me of when you were in school. If you guys are my age, if you guys are in your late 30s, where we had to make our own books in school. You had to write your own book and like bound it and stuff in elementary school. I don't know if you guys ever did that or not, but that's what it kind of reminds me of. So really, really cool release. Here's the back and the spine. I think I put that in there, right? Yeah. Okay, come on, get back in there. And it just says Midsummer, A24, and director's cut on the side. Again, another awkward release, but this will be something that will probably go up on top of a shelf or something. It's not going to coincide, kind of like the Arrow Academy release there. It's cool to have those display pieces up top your shelves. Alright, now this is some more randomness here. We have a 3-movie collection from Stanley Kubrick on 4K, including Full Metal Jacket 2001 and The Shining. Now I do already have The Shining and Full Metal Jacket, so I will probably be giving my copies of those away. I do not have 2001, so now I have all 3 in this nice little set, and it comes with the digital code, which I will be giving to you guys at some point, again, either here or over on Instagram. So keep an eye out for that. Here's the back of that. I don't need to really say much about these. These are all classic films that most people know. So really, really cool. And then ones, again, I have most of these. So I will add my regular editions to, I don't know. I may keep them, though, because this seems to be a Region B release. Trying to find a region coding on here. Anyways, I'll check and see, and if this is region free, because if I have the same movie and one's region A and one's region B, I like to keep both in case I'm somewhere where I don't have region free play. Anyways, doesn't matter. We have Crimson Peak, The Witch, The Visit, Unfriended, and Maggie in this nice little collection. I like all of these movies. The Visit, the little kid gets annoying, but other than that, it's pretty decent. Crimson Peak, I loved. I do need to get that big Arrow set of that just because I love the hardbox editions. The Witch I loved. Unfriended was okay. Maggie, I really enjoyed Maggie, and it just seems to really fall under the radar. I think Schwarzenegger did a great job in that. Abigail Breslin did fantastic as well. Alright, from Mill Creek, sorry, because I know Eureka put this out as well. We have the Inner Sanctum Mysteries, starring Lon Chaney Jr., You have Calling Dr. Death, Weird Woman, Dead Man's Eyes, The Frozen Ghost, Strange Confession, and Pillow of Death are the films featured on this series. So the complete film collection. Awesome, awesome stuff. And then also from Mill Creek, the one that I kind of did a video on because Deep Discount kind of screwed a lot of people on getting at their said price for like $20-25, but we finally have it, guys. That is the Hammer Films Collection 20 film set. Again, includes The Revenge of Frankenstein, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, These Are the Damned, The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, The Old Dark House, which I do have the Cohen release of that was sent for review back when it came out. Really good movie. The Gorgon, Cash on Demand, The Snorkel, Maniac, the Maniac from 1963, Maniac, the black and white version, not the the one that Blue Underground did and shit, which is fantastic. But I've not seen the original Maniac. Die, Die, My Darling, Stop Me Before I Kill, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, Scream of Fear, The Strangers of Bombay, The Terror of the Tongs, The Pirates of Blood River, Sword of Sherwood Forest, The Camp on Blood Island, Yesterday's Enemy, and Creatures the World Forgot. So, awesome, awesome set from Mill Creek. Very happy to have this in the collection as well. I mean, there's so much good stuff in here, guys. All right, we do have another edition of Dawn of the Dead, also known as Zombie Dawn of the Dead. This is the release from Midnight Factory, which I am not familiar with at all. I know this was like the best release to have until the Second Sight release. Again, a lot of these are brand new, still sealed. So, Nicholas Winding Refn presents. This is the 6-disc set, includes the Argento cut and everything. I think it includes the same disc as the Second Sight release. I have not compared the two. Disc 1, European cut on 4K. Disc 2 is European cut Blu-ray. Disc 3 is European cut full-frame Blu-ray. Disc 4 is theatrical version on Blu-ray. Disc 5 is the extended version on Blu-ray. Disc 6, I can't really read. This is not in English, so I'm not trying to pronounce non-English words. You guys know I can barely pronounce English words. So really, really cool, though. Again, it is a different release, so I will most likely be keeping this as well, too, just because that's the way I am. All right, last of the randomness, and I have watched the first 4 of the original of these with my son. He was so excited to see that this set came in, and that is 50 Years of Planet of the Apes. Again, we have watched the first 4 of the original, and they really vary. Love the first one. Beneath, not so much. Escape was fun, definitely the most comedic, and we just watched Conquest, which definitely the most action one, especially towards the latter half of the film, and definitely the best one. That one and the first one so far. Which again, I am, as of the time of this recording, giving away this code for all 9 films over on Instagram. So again, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, definitely do so to be able to win stuff like that. All right, moving on to the indicator part of it. We have the Samuel Fuller at Columbia, 1937 and 1961 box set. Really, really awesome. I know nothing about any of these movies, but it's always nice to get stuff that you aren't familiar with and dive into different stuff. Again, I have not opened anything, so you can't see the whole side, but this does include It Happened in Hollywood, Adventures in Sahara, Power of the Press, Shockproof, Scandal Sheet, Underwood USA, and the Crimson Kimono, I guess. So, this is indicator releases 76 through 79 for those that are interested in the spine numbers. This is the only indicator stuff that I have as of now. I had a couple. I had like vampires and something else, and then got rid of those. And then we have the Bloody Terror box set, which most of these have been released by other companies like Vinegar Syndrome, Satan's Slave, Prey, Terror, and Bloody New Year. I know have all been released by Vinegar Syndrome. And Somnioid, I think, has a release from somebody like Scream Factory or Scorpion or somebody like that. Still, mostly still, there is an opening here, but contains several disturbing cannibalistic scenes. Really, really awesome set. This is number 5723 out of 6,000. This was a limited release too. This is 1483 out of 6,000 on the Samuel Fuller collection. Here's the back of that as well. Lots and lots of stuff on here. Again, guys, I'm trying to go through these pretty quick. I do apologize. We have the indicator release of Road Games with Jamie Lee Curtis and Stacy Keach. I do have the Scream Factory, right? Is that who did that? Right. No? Yeah, Scream Factory release of this, but this is definitely the superior set, limited to 5,000. This is number 3954 out of 5,000, and just stacked with features. Very, very, very awesome release from Indicator. And then we have the Night Tide, Dennis Hopper and Night Tide, Nicholas Winding Refn. So this is only one film, pretty big set for one movie. Here we go. Looks like you get a booklet and a bunch of other stuff. Limited to 3,000. This is number 1408. This is a region-free release, by the way. Road Games is region B. Don't know what the other two were. It's not going to tell me without removing some stuff on the other ones. But yeah, really, really cool release. I love Dennis Hopper, so I'm sure I will enjoy this film. Powerhousefilms.uk or .co.uk. Very, very cool. Night Tide. There's the spine. This is 166 on the spine number. All right, last of the indicator. We have Shirley MacLaine, Sweet Charity. This is 1337 out of 3000. This is a Region B release. I don't really know anything about this, but again, stacked with features and everything. So really, really cool. I do like Shirley MacLaine, but I don't know anything about this film. All right. Oh, man, talking a lot. All right, we got a few here from 101 Films. We have, I guess. Again, I know this has like a Scream Factory or something as well. I did not own this movie at all. I hear it is actually pretty decent. Here is the back. 1973 dual format, 101 Films. That's all I can tell you. As far as region coding, it looks like this is a Region B locked release. And then we have The 51st State with Samuel L. Jackson. I know this movie as Formula 51. I actually remember back when I used to do burnt movies and stuff like that. I got this when it first came out, and it was Formula 51. And I used to distribute films and make my own covers and do all that. But this is so much work nowadays. I mean, I could still do all that if I wanted to, but it's just not worth it anymore. Anyways, I remember this being pretty fun, pretty action kind of comedy movie. This is a Region B release as well from, again, 101 Films. Who was the other guy in this? Peter Carlisle. Oh, you do have Meatloaf in here too. Cool. And here's the back of that. But I have not seen this movie since it came out, so pretty cool to have that one. And then we have Peter Weller in Screamers. Again, I know this has like a Scream Factory or something like that release as well, but this is a really cool addition with the booklet and everything. So, didn't have this one at all, so very, very happy to have that. That is it says Region B on there as well. I don't know if any of theirs are Region Free or not. These are my first 101 films, so I couldn't really tell you. Then we have John Cusack, Angelica Houston, and Annette Bening in The Grifters. Know nothing about this one. I know the cast. A film from Stephen Frears, a Martin Scorsese production. So it's got Scorsese's name attached to it. I'm sure it's pretty decent, especially for 101 to do a release like this. Region B on this one as well. Here is the back of that. Again, I am trying to go as fast as I can here, guys, but like I said, there's a lot to get through. All right, let's move some stuff around here. Gonna have to floor some stuff for just a few minutes. Don't really want to mess up the record, that's for sure. So let's move that aside. I apologize, guys. I'm trying here. All right. Alright, move on to some releases here from Second Sight. We have a nice little stack here. Alright. One that's been on my wish list for a really long time. Glad to finally have this one. That is Magic. I have not seen this in a really, really long time. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I do know it's about, obviously a doll. A ventriloquist doll. Slow down and say your words, man. I'm trying not to block the mic. All right, a few features on here, nothing outrageous, but nonetheless, very, very happy to have this release. And then we have some box sets here. We have Under the Shadow. Now, I did read all these synopsises on Second Sight's website because I was going to order, actually a couple of these that came, and I was reading all the synopsises to all the deluxe editions that they still had in stock. This sounds very interesting. I believe this is the one about a djinn or something. Yeah. So definitely sounds very interesting. It deals with children and, like I said, this djinn that comes and everything. So sounds very, very intriguing. Limited edition content, limited to 2,000 units. You get the poster and soft cover book, and all that. Man, I'm just out of breath. Whew. This is a region-free release. I don't know if all of theirs are, but this one is. And then we have this awesome release of The Strangers. Of course, I do have the Scream Factory, right, of this. Not who? Fuck, I don't know. I think they're the ones that put it out. This is limited to 3,000 units. Comes with the poster and the booklet and all of that. Of course, with Liv Tyler, and pretty decent film. Not something I absolutely love. I thought it was okay. I actually like the sequel to this better, The Prey at Night. But yeah, still a solid film and very, very nice release from Second Sight. This one sounded really intriguing. Asylum. Again, I have not seen this. But you do have Peter Cushing in here. Yeah, it's about a doctor in a insane asylum, and I love movies that take place in institutes and stuff like that. So, very, very happy to have this. This is region. It does not say on the back, I don't think. Right, this is region B on this one. Again, your poster and your booklet and all that good stuff. This was limited to. It's not going to tell me on the back, I don't think. I'm sure it's limited to something. It's actually sold out on their site right now. Take Shelter, another one that sounded really, really interesting. Reading the synopsis on this. This is region B on this one. So I guess they're not all region free. But yeah, sounds like a very interesting movie. Of course, you get your booklet. I don't think there's a poster, but you do get your booklet on this one. And here is the back of that. I love these Second Sight deluxe editions, kind of like the Arrow editions. Anything that's in like a hard box edition just really sells it for me. This one, there's 2 films, a booklet, and I believe posters. This is the Ben and Willard box set, again from Second Sight. This is region B. I don't know what it was limited to. This was sold out on their site as well. So if you guys want this one, definitely have to resort to eBay or a different company. There's the spine. I'm not sure if they number theirs. I don't really see numbers. I mean, I see the item number, but yeah. I do have these on the Scream Factories, but actually, do I have the original Willard? Yes. So I do have both these on the Scream Factories, but again, I love these Second Sight releases, so very, very happy to have this one as well. This is one I actually had in my cart on their site, and that is Revenge. I've heard nothing but great things about this, so really, really happy to have this as well. This is region B on this one. I've watched bits and pieces of this, and it looks really, really good. So again, very, very happy to have this in the collection. And then we have that's the end of the Second Sight stuff. A 4K 4-pack here from Studio Canal. And that is the John Carpenter 4K collection. Now, I do have, They Live and Prince of Darkness on 4K, but not Escape from New York and The Fog, so I will definitely be keeping this one as well. Even if they release those on 4K, which I'm sure Scream Factory will do eventually. It's nice to have a cool little set where they're all in one place. Region on this, I don't know if this little stickers maybe... This might be region free. I don't know. I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, really, really cool. All fantastic films. All right, that's the end of that little stack. We'll do the Scream and Shout Factory stuff. Not a whole lot of those, but very, very awesome stuff nonetheless. We have the Wind Demons of the Prairie. I've heard a little bit about this. I've heard some kind of mixed things on it. Does come with the slip. This is from Scream Factory IFC collaboration. I know it's also known as just like the Wind or something like that. But here's the back of that. Still cool to have that. And then, again, another copy of Matinee. I did flip this one around. I did open this. I like the reverse art definitely better than this one here. And I am on the lookout for the slip for this as well. I have a couple of leads on it, but yeah, really need to get that. And then another one I need a slip for. I had this on DVD forever. I don't know why I never picked up the Blu-ray. That is The Fun House, Tobe Hooper. You guys all know about this one. One I didn't like upon first watch, but rewatching it, I liked it a lot better. And then another one that was on my list, that is Glenn Ross. Fantastic cast in here. Al Pacino, Jack Lemmon, Alec Baldwin, Ed Harris, Alan Arkin, Kevin Spacey, Jonathan Pryce. I've seen this a long time ago. Don't remember a whole lot about it, but I do remember enjoying this one. This is from 1992. This is number 107 in the Shout Select line. Wow, they've done a lot of those. This is just a Shout Factory. Now, I have seen this movie. I do have the regular slipcover edition of this, and I enjoy it for what it is. I don't know if it's something that really needed a steelbook release and like a special edition with poster and all that, but this is Pop Star, Never Stop Stopping. Of course, the Lonely Island stuff. Enjoyed it for what it was, but again, I don't think it needed a release like this, but still a cool steelbook. I didn't have any Scream Factory steelbooks until now, so I guess now I'm collecting those. So then we have the Slumber Party Massacre steelbook as well. Now, I do really, really love this movie, so I'm actually kind of happy to have this steelbook. Limited edition steelbook packaging. It doesn't even say how many. Usually it says like limited to 3,000 or 5,000 or something. I think a lot of theirs are like 10,000 copies, so they're not really that limited. I would like to get the steelbook for They Live. I plan on doing like a really cool display for all the They Live stuff. And then, of course, My Bloody Valentine steelbook. This will probably be remaining sealed along with Slumber Party Massacre because I do have the other releases. I know Bloody Valentine is the same scan, but I don't know. Slumber Party Massacre is a new 4K scan, so I may have to open that. But there's your spines on those. I know I'm all over the place with what I'm showing and what I'm not on the releases. All right, guys, we got one more pile left, and then we can move on to the stuff that is broken up in other videos. Couple releases here from different companies. We have the Eureka release of The H-Man and Battle in Outer Space. Know nothing about either one of these, but it looks pretty interesting. And I love Eureka. I think they're a fantastic company. Still working on getting, the real releases from them for review, but I need like a ton more subscribers, so hit that sub button if you guys are still watching, if you guys haven't already, and help me get to like 4,000 or 5,000 and where I can get this stuff from these companies and actually show you guys the real releases and not the screeners and stuff. Anyways, I know that was off topic, but I'd really love to be able to get stuff from companies like this. This is a Region B release. Again, I don't know much about either one of these releases, so here is the back. Looks like it's from 1958 for the, which movie is that? The H-Man, and 1960 on Battle in Outer Space. And then from Kino, we have Fear No Evil and Ritual of Evil. This is one I had been contemplating on picking up directly from Kino when they have their sales and stuff. And now I don't have to, so that's cool. Awesome. Very happy to have this from 1969 and 1970. Yeah, I'm not going to read. Again, I apologize not going over features and everything, but As you can see, it's a lot of stuff here. And then the last of the like boutique stuff, we have the Severin Filmz release of the Hemisphere Horrors box, which I've been eyeing grabbing this as well. I know it's out of stock on their site, and you have to pay a little bit of a premium now to grab this thing. But very happy to have this. It does include The Blood Drinkers, Brain of Blood, The Black Cat, The Torture Chamber of Dr. Sadism, and Curse of the Vampires. Very, very cool set from Severin. Alright, moving on. Let's see. This is just kind of randomness. We have a steelbook, a Region B steelbook of Sicario 2. Really, really awesome cover. Love this gold skull. Again, I'm not really into steelbooks unless they're horror, but this thing really pops. I love that black and gold, and it is actually a really good film as well. I do have the standard slipcover edition of this. This appears to be Region B. Yeah, so I will add this to the steelbook collection. I'm just a lot more picky about which ones I buy. I used to buy every steelbook that came out, every Best Buy exclusive and shit. Now, no, I'm definitely a little more picky, but this thing is really, really nice looking. And then we have another movie that's been on my wish list for a while. We have Footloose. Actually, one of my all-time favorite films ever. You guys that have been watching my channel for a long time know that. This and like Purple Rain and stuff like that, I absolutely love. Yeah, it's fucking Footloose. And then we actually have a different edition of Footloose from overseas, which does contain some different features. So I will be keeping both of these because, again, it is one of my all-time favorite films. And I want as many features as possible. And then we have the remake of Footloose, which I have not seen, but I have not heard really good things about, but I will check it out to see how it compares. Sure, I'll be disappointed just because I love the original so much. I know that's weird coming from such a big horror fan, but I grew up with this movie, and I just love this movie. It has a special place. I don't know what to say. All right. I'm not the biggest wrestling fan, but I do love the old stuff, and this seems to be the older stuff. This is the Best of WCW Clash of Champions. I do, again, love wrestling from like the late 80s and 90s and shit like that, so I will definitely give this a watch. Something you can kind of put on in the background while you're doing other things. And yeah, it's nice to have because I don't have any wrestling movies like, you know, like this anyways. I have movies about wrestling and stuff, but actual films, but not anything like this. So really, really cool. And actually, this next one here, I just saw Retro Horror, my partner in crime on the Video Nasties series and on the 80s horror stuff we do on live streams. Just watched this one. He said he liked it, but it was a little kiddie for him. I will be watching this soon with my son. I think we've already seen this a while back when it came out, but I can't remember for sure. So after we finish the Apes, we're going to watch this. And that is The Hole. Comes with this nice shiny slipcover. Here's the back. Again, shiny. Alright, last little stack here for this section, guys, and then we'll move on to the stuff that I've shown in other videos. We have the 4K release of Superman Red Sun. Again, another one that I will be giving away the code for. I do collect the DC animated films as well, and I did not have this one, so very happy to have this as well. It is the only one I have on 4K. I've been buying them just on Blu-ray because they're cheaper and they're animated, and I wasn't too concerned with the quality. There's not much difference in anime to me on 4K and Blu-ray. Some people may beg to differ, but for me, they're good enough on Blu-ray. But nonetheless, very happy to have this and add to the collection. I do have a good selection of all. I have all the live action DC movies on 4K, so I will slide this in with those. So yeah, Superman Red Sun with the slip. Again, I will be giving the code away to you guys on one of the two platforms. All right, this is another one I've been curious about, and I've been thinking about grabbing when I see it at Walmart and stuff. Kate Bosworth and The Domestics. I believe this is No, I was wanting to say this was an RLJ, but this is a Orion and Cinedigum or some shit. It's good to see that Orion name back on movies too. That was such a big name back in the day. It's Mad Max meets The Purge is what the back says, so sounds pretty interesting. Oh, this is a made-on-demand film here. This is How It Ends from Netflix, original. It's got a language, violence, gore, and nudity. So, and it has Forrest Whitaker in it. So, pretty interesting. Looks like a apocalyptic type film. Let me know if you guys have seen this. Again, I don't have Netflix anymore, so I just don't think it's worth having. But if you guys have seen this on there, let me know if it's any good. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies, I guess. But one here from Scream Team Releasing. I don't have any of their releases unless they're the ones that put out like The Barn or something. I honestly don't know. But that is Spine Chiller. Looks really cool. This movie is a fall on film and captures that October feel perfectly. Okay, this movie is fall, like the season fall. Okay, I got you. So it's a Halloween-based movie, Halloween time. An essential watch for the Halloween season. So, cool. Maybe I'll save that for Halloween. Obviously, I have enough stuff to last me until then. So, oh man. Scream Team releasing though. Again, I don't know if I have any of their releases, but I do know who they are. Actually, we have a couple criterions here. Night on Earth. I don't know anything about. Winona Ryder and a bunch of other people. So, yeah. Again, I don't know much about this besides Winona Ryder's in it. And then we have Levi de Jesus. I have no idea. I can't pronounce any of the names on here, but from 1997, 96 minutes. This one was from 1991, 128 minutes on that one. Wow, that's a long movie. Yeah, I have no idea about this one at all, but happy to have it. I'm trying to build the Criterion Collection back up from when I sold all mine, so now I have a couple to add to those. And then the last couple here of this section are Delirious, Director's Cut. Not the John Candy Delirious. A film by Tom DeKilo. But yes, Steve Buscemi in here. I love Steve Buscemi, so. And it is a Sundance official selection. This is MVD visual, region-free release. And then finally from this stuff here, guys, we have Midnight Special. I may or may not have this on a regular U.S. release. Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, Kirsten Dunst, Adam Driver, and Sam Shepard. This either won or was up for the running of like Best Picture of the Year or something when it came out. I just never got around to watching it for whatever reason. This is from E1. This is a Region B release. There you go. Yeah, again, I do know of this movie. I just never got around to checking it out. But I know it's supposed to be really, really good. Alright, guys. That's it for this section. I got to get all this shit cleared out of here and bring in all the other stuff. So we'll do that little cut thing that we do. If you guys want to stick around to get a recap of everything that's come in over the last month or month and a half or however long it's been, definitely stick around and do so. If not, thanks for stopping by and checking out the stuff that you haven't seen yet. So let's continue on. Well, guys, we're back with the rest of the video. Wow. I just counted up everything total. We got over 160 items in this video. So, wow, that is a lot. Needless to say, aside from the orders that are out there right now, I am pretty much done with the big orders and stuff. I'll still keep up on like the new releases and get some things here and there. But I really wanted to build the collection up to a certain point. And then just kind of take it easy after that. Get some more reviews and things like that done. Do a little bit more focus on certain films. And everything like that. But I am so out of breath from moving all this shit around. I am completely out of shape. All right. Let's not waste too much time, guys. This is a long-ass video. Yeah. Let's do a couple things here that are not actual movies. Again, these posters that came in the other day, Screen Factory posters that I got a fantastic deal on. You have the Burning poster here. Very, very awesome. Again, these are still all in brand new condition and very vibrant and everything like that. So very, very happy to have these. And then we have one here for what do we got? What do we got? What is it? What is it? Again, for you guys that missed out on that video, the awesome Nightbreed. Love this poster so much. This is definitely getting framed very, very soon. And then finally, we have the one, another very, very hard to get, at least at a good price. The one for Sleepaway Camp. I think I'm done buying posters for right now. I will probably hit that same guy back up for a few more at a certain point. He has a lot of them that I want. So, yeah. All right. And then for the figures, of course, I picked up the Hannibal Lecter Silence of the Lambs figure. Again, I got this for like $9 at Meijer. It was marked down, so I had to grab that. And then the one for Jeepers Creepers Creeper. Of course, both these being the Mego figures. All right. Now, I did separate these into labels, make everything easy. Oh, yeah, the one more figure. Of course, I did pick up the Corey Taylor Slipknot pop figure. So, from my little trip to Comic Book University when I took you guys with me in that video. All right, so that is the end of the non-movie stuff. Let's move on to the films, and I have these separated by label and everything. So let's start out with the Scream Factory stuff and move from there. Again, I'm going to show these really quick, guys, unless it's something I haven't shown before, which I'll let you guys know if it's not in a video. All right, start out with the Entity from Scream Factory with the slip and the reverse art. The Ghoulies 1 and 2, hard to get out of print double feature. This one I grabbed from Grindhouse Video. Behind the Mask, Rise of Leslie Vernon with the slip. They don't ever want to go back in right. They catch on the barcode thing is. Alright, the new releases that just came out, Twice Dead and The Terror Within, 1 and 2 double feature. Again, I'm just rolling through these as quick as I can. The Exorcist 2 with the slip. I believe I got that one from Grindhouse as well. A lot of these came from there. The Paul Naschy Collection Volume 2. This came from there as well. Collection Volume 1. Again, I'm not going to go into features and details or anything. Obsession, Brian De Palma. Of course, we just saw we got another version of this film as well. Jack's Back, James Spader. I'll try to at least show like the backs and stuff. But Man from Planet X. A lot of these were from the Valentine's Day sale and the rest of the going out of print stuff. Just a plastic on there. Body Parts. Curse and Curse 2. Again, got this for a really good price off a Patreon supporter. Was selling it on Facebook. Had to grab this. Very hard to find out of print. We got Twins from the Shout Select line. White of the Eye. This was from the Cell. Death Valley from the Cell. The Vampire. Another going out of print. Really cheap title. Psycho 4, The Beginning, Anthony Perkins. Die Monster Die, another really cheap title from the cell. Another cell title, Straight Jacket with Joan Collins. Again, I know I'm flying through these really quick, guys. We're already an hour into it before I started this part. The Wizard, finishing up the Scream Shout Factory stuff. What? I did watch this with my son. He absolutely loved it, and he wanted a copy too, so I actually grabbed him a copy off Amazon for his birthday, and his copy even came with a slip. I went out of my way on Grindhouse to make sure I had a slipcover copy, paid a little extra, and his from Amazon came with one too, and in really good shape, so good for him. Awesome. I'm glad he liked it, though. It's we really bond over movies and stuff. All right, moving on to the 88 film stuff. Start out with the Van Damme movies. We have Universal Soldier, The Return. Again, these are all limited to 3,000 on these Van Dammes, so if you guys are wanting them, definitely get them. We have Knockoff. I do have all of them that are released as of right now. Maximum Risk. There's a few I haven't shown. I'm not showing in this video that I showed previously. Double Team with him and Dennis Rodman. Straight up cheese, but still fun. Nowhere to Run. I think I fucked up in the video and said this is from 98 because I looked at the thing wrong, but it is 93. Lurking Fear. Jeffrey Combs, right? Yeah, Jeffrey Combs and yeah, those people. Anyways, Lurking Fear, H.P. Lovecraft's. Street Trash from the Vault series. Again, I do have the Synapse release as well. Joe Bullitt from the Vault series. This is the reverse art. Again, if you guys want more detail on these, I go through all the features and everything in their own videos. Surf Nazis Must Die. I just did this video last, depending on when this gets uploaded for the those ones there. The Slasher Classics, New Year's Evil. With the slip. Grandmother's House. Again, I know these all have other releases from Vinegar Syndrome and stuff like that. I'm going to take the slip all the way off because it is really tight. The red cases that I have to switch out the black ones are a little bit thicker. Dark Room. These were numbers 46, 47, 48, and 49 coming up. And then Blind Date. I don't know if this one had a previous release, but the other ones did. Come on. The Italian Collection, Watch Me When I Kill. The Long Hair of Death. The Cat in the Brain. Again, I need like 3 clear cases for the UK size. I'm going to try to find some PS3 cases that don't have the PS3 logo or something, I guess. I don't know what else to do. And then the I Know What You Did Last Summer box set. Really, really cool. I do have an extra or so of these as well, which I may or may not be giving away. I'm not sure how many people are region free to be able to play it yet, so we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Okay, move some stuff over. Back to the Italian stuff. Witchcraft, or La Casa 4. 2019, After the Fall of New York. Nightmare Beach. I know I haven't been showing the backs to all of them. Again, I'm not consistent whatsoever. And then Beyond Darkness. Also La Casa 5. I got shit like upside down and all over the place. Zombie Creeping Flesh. You know, I'm trying to go as quick as I can here, guys. A Blade in the Dark. Trying not to make this 2 hours long. SS Experiment Camp. Again, some of these I need for the Video Nasty series that we're doing. But you guys, please show some support to that series because the views just aren't great. Iron Master. That's all right. We enjoy doing them nonetheless. Eyeball. Delirium. I know my hand is blocking anything you can possibly see. Cold-Blooded Beast. Zombie Flesh Eaters 3. And Touch of Death. This finishes up the 88 film stuff. Alright, move on to Vinegar Syndrome and Severin. Taxi Girls and Heavenly Desire. I think it's just the same on the inside. No, it is different. It gives you that Picorama title to it. The one that finished up my slipcover collection, Sweet Sweetbacks, Badass Song. Very happy to have that from Grindhouse Video. Crypt of the Living Dead, Hell of the Living Dead, or House of the Living Dead, sorry. Double feature from the Exploitation.tv limited run. If you guys have Fugitive Girls or Executioner 2 or what was it, Runaway Nightmare, let me know. Those are the ones I'm missing. So, very happy to have this at a great price. Satan's Blood. Cthulhu Mansion. Again, I really want to get back to single reviews and things. The Dark Tower, or just Dark Tower, sorry. There you go. I'm not hearing too good of things about these recent Vinegar Syndrome releases, but The House of Usher, Edgar Allan Poe's. I'm not going to take this all the way out because they're a pain to get back in those cases. That's the end of the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Severin, Axe, Kidnap, Coed. Again, I just did these, so not going to go into much detail. Bloody Moon. These were mainly all Video Nasty stuff that I needed to get. Anthropophagus, or whatever the word is. And I did end up ordering about 10 black cases and just added to my next order yesterday. So I can switch out what needs switching out. Devil Hunter and Cannibal Terror. I didn't even say the name. Absurd. Double feature here. I just really wanted to get all this done in case I missed anything for you guys and get stuff starting to get organized. As much as I hate to do it, I'm probably going to have to buy Gestapo's Last Orgy. Let me just stop in the middle of my sentence here. No, not hate to buy Gestapo's Last Orgy. I needed that. Another shelf because I really don't know what to do at this point. I do not have enough room for everything. I hate to do that when I'm trying to move this year, but I just don't know what else to do. So that's going to be like another $100 or something for the one like I have right behind me. The few Mondo titles, Devil's Nightmare. And I'm putting those in black cases as well. That's why I ordered so many. An Ideal Place to Kill. Satanico Pandemonium. I know I'm terrible at reading. We know this. Inquisition. And a couple like Scorpion, Code Red, Dark Force, or whatever. Human Experiments from Scorpion with the Slippity. This was another Video Nasties. The Gates of Hell and Psycho from Texas. Again, I bought this mainly for Psycho from Texas. I have Gates of Hell. This is the Code Red release. And Psycho from Texas has a early Linnea Quigley in it. A couple Blue Underground titles. Venom. Retro Horror talked highly of this, so I grabbed it. And it was fairly cheap, too. Hell of the Living Dead and Rats. Killer Nun, which we did on the Video Nasty series already. If you guys want to check out that review. And then these are from the Make Flicks store. Hunting Fear, Edgar Allan Poe's, signed by Brink Stevens. The regular edition of Robot Ninja, and of course I opted for the widescreen edition as well. And then we have Snow Beast. These are pretty limited runs on these, so you gotta grab them quick. Evil Spawn. And Evil Tunes. Let me just hit the mic. My apologies, guys, if you're still watching. For those 3 of you that are still watching. Alright. Move on to the non-boutique label stuff. These first 3 are kind of the Paramount Presents titles, which I still got to give these codes to you guys too. We have the Court Jester. Haven't even opened these yet. I'm just lazy. Elizabeth Town. And Love Story. I should have gave these away like before Valentine's Day, since they're like love type movies. There's always next year, right? And then we have a 3-pack Logan's Run, Omega Man, and Soylent Green. I've only seen Logan's Run and Soylent Green. I have not seen Omega Man. Love Charlton Heston, though. Love Soylent Green. That's one of my favorite films. All rated PG, too. That's amazing, because I know there's some stuff in Soylent Green that's not so PG. A couple made-on-demands here. Silent Night, Deadly Night 3. Better Watch Out. From Facebook Seller. And Silent Night, Deadly Night 5. He will be doing 4, I do believe, so I will be grabbing that as well. And then we have Dead Heat. I don't think I've shown Dead Heat. Just a random pickup. This came for review from Dark Sky. That was Sky Sharks. You guys can check out that review. I think I did it in my monthly movies. The Call with Tobin Bell and Lynn Shay. Haven't even opened this yet. And then The Spell, or just Spell, I guess. Of course, I'm not showing the inside art of these. These are studio releases. They're the same thing. Margot Robbie in Dreamland. And we have The Rental. This is a, well, I guess this was a Scream Factory release. Sorry, it wasn't with the rest. My bad. Of course, I did a review on this as well, I think. Yeah, I did a review on Code Giveaway. That is Freaky with Vince Vaughn. Really enjoyed this one. And then me and my kid watched this. This is a really weird movie. I'll cover it when I do my monthly thing. Max Cloud, Scott Adkins. And then finally, one I did a full review on as well. That is Christian Slater and Pump Up the Volume. Wow, that was a lot of movies. We're at like an hour and a half video. So if you guys made it all the way through, thank you for watching. That was a lot of shit, over 160 things fucking total. So if you guys made it all the way through, leave a comment down below that just says, I survived. because that's a long time to watch a video. I don't expect you to do it all in one sitting. If you did, wow. I know I couldn't do it all in one sitting, and I couldn't even record it all in one sitting. So, yeah, that's going to do it, guys. We've gone on long enough, so I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for the love and support you've shown the channel. We're still constantly growing. I always say we're because, we're in this together. I know it's just me. Hopefully that changes in the future. Get some other people on video maybe at some point. But we'll see where everything goes. But I love seeing the numbers grow and grow. I know it's slow and steady, but it's better than going the other way, right? Yeah, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. You guys are great. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies, guys, what you guys think of them, what you guys are looking forward to coming out. There's a lot of stuff being released again, a lot of stuff coming out from 88 Films and other companies. You got the Demons 1 and 2 steelbooks that came out from Arrow, which I did not grab. There's just too much stuff. I gotta slow down now that I've built up the collection to where I really want it, and take it kind of easy. So again, I do have some pre-order stuff out. I do have the Vinegar Syndrome Valentine's Day sale stuff, but I have them shipping with my next package, so it'll come probably with my subscription. So I'll be getting my stuff a little bit later. But that'll be like the last big haul video. I do have a couple pre-orders from Severin, but yeah. Anyways, I can't really talk anymore. I am just exhausted. Wow. But yeah, thank you guys again for the love and support. It means the world to me. And I'll catch you guys next time. No special outro or nothing. As always, peace, love, happiness, all of you. And I'll catch you all next time. Bye.